Good evening, music fans, and welcome to a very special Madison Jazz Festival edition of our Dig Jazz concert series. My name is Moran, and I have the privilege of not only playing with this amazing artist that we're about to introduce, but also co-producing this event. This event is brought to you by the Arts and Literature Laboratory and the Madison Music Collective. Yeah. And if you're in the clapping and thanking mood right now, we need your help to thank all the people that are making this series possible. So please indulge me for a moment while I thank our sponsors, and we'll give them a round of applause, even from the comfort of your living room after we're done. So we'd like to one more time acknowledge the producers of this event, the Madison Music Collective and the Arts and Literature Laboratory. We'd also like to thank Janus Galleries for their support. We'd like to thank our festival sponsors, the Wisconsin Union Theater and the Capital Times, along with the John and Carolyn Peterson Charitable Foundation, Dane Arts, the Madison Arts Commission, Madison Jazz Society, Carlson Black LLP, Strang Incorporated, Gebhardt Development, the UW Division of the Arts, our community radio station of 89.9 WORT. We'd like to thank the National Endowment for the Arts, Farley's House of Pianos, MG&E with additional funds from the Andrus Manufacturing Company Foundation, the AVU Foundation, the charitable arms of the Capital Times, and the W. Jerome Fauci Foundation, and the Pleasant T. Rowland Foundation. We'd also like to give a shout out to Union Cab for their support of this festival and the Graduate Hotel in Madison. There were some individuals that also their support is making this festival possible, and I'd like to acknowledge them now. We'd like to thank Marcia McKenzie, Jerry DiMaggio, Howard Landsman, Tony Sykes, Gary Pulsman for all of their support of this festival. Now, we are in the midst of it and kind of heading towards the end of our festival, but there are still a lot of events. You're watching one right now. And tomorrow, we will be on the Memorial Union Terrace with our headlining event of Marquise Hill, and opening for Marquise will be Donna Woodall's group. That'll be an amazing event. And you can even catch Donna Woodall even earlier, because she'll be making a special performance at the Juneteenth celebration at Penn Park at 2 p.m. And that festivity begins at noon. So come down to Penn Park and celebrate Juneteenth with us. On Sunday, we have one last event of this very exciting week with a culminating event at Cafe Coda with the great Roscoe Mitchell. So if you want to find out more information on those events, please visit madisonjazzfestivalwi.org or org. Yeah, and now it's time for the music. So again, a couple things actually before we get to the music. Pardon me. Yeah, I know. More announcements. There's this, we're doing live streams now. We're starting to open up, which we're really happy about, and to do in-person events. And we will be back with the Dig Jazz series in person and also live streaming in the future, in the fall. But these live streams are, in fact, interactive, and there's a few ways that you can interact with us. One, during this performance, show us some comments. We have we're monitoring what you say out there, and we appreciate all the love you want to show. You could also give us some emojis, hearts emojis, whatever you want to do. We definitely would appreciate that. But there's a few other ways that you can participate. If you want to support this series and make sure that it comes back for future years, and this series is all about original music from our regional and local artists. So you can support this by consider making a donation with the links that are provided on your screen right now. You can also sign up for the newsletter that we put out every month that shows all the jazz happenings. Those are some awesome ways that you can participate in this event. Now let's bring out the music. It is my pleasure. I've actually worked in some capacity with the Greer family before, in early on in my career, working with the great Nate Greer, and I'm really happy to be able to bring not only Nate but his wonderful sister and her original compositions to this series. And I want to thank Mary Sykes for inviting and putting this amazing artist on our radar. So thank you. And we do actually have a few people in the audience here, so they're going to make a lot of noise for us. So put your hands together for the great Sarah M. Greer.
It's a family affair. No, that's actually not on the list. Good evening. I'm happy to at last be in Madison. I spent some time in my car today looking at other cars while we weren't moving, but now we get to do the fun thing, the making music thing. And just letting our wonderful MC, producer / bassist get settled. And this tune is called Awake, and I put on the list that it has a verse, and so the band asked me, okay, the tune, the verse, and I said it's like those songs that come from the musical theater tradition that have the verse that nobody ever sings. And this song kind of has a verse that I rarely sing, but we're going to do the verse tonight, and my friend Chris on the piano is going to help me. So, Awake. It's the time of morn when a day is born, darkness beginning to fade, the stars and the moon and a silent tune. There's room for a new day is made. It's the time of night when there's been no light. Daylight isn't assured when suddenly a cacophony and it starts with a single Not only is this the first time that I've played music with my brother in a couple of years, it's pretty much the first time that we've been in the same room together for a couple of years. So I'm about to have a good time. I hope you will too. Awake, said the lark, 'cause she saw the spark of the first morning sun. Cock-a-doodle-doo, that old rooster saw it too, sang a song till the morning had come. What you doing sleeping? The morning sun is creeping. We bodies should be cheaping. Lift your voices and sing, there's a new day beginning. Get up, let's go, call that noisy old crow. You've been in bed for far too long. The robins, the geese, all those chickadees raise their voice with a chorus of song. What you doing sleeping? The morning sun is peeping. We bodies should be cheaping. Moran. Was one bird found this ruckus absurd, unlike all the other fowl. With a groan and a sigh, opened one birdie eye. Quiet hooted the owl. Can't you see I'm sleeping? Just 'cause the sun is creeping. Don't mean we should be cheaping. Why don't you just let up? It ain't time to get up just yet. It ain't time to get up just yet. Which was precisely how I was feeling this morning when my alarm clock went off. But then I reminded myself that I was going to come and play music with these wonderful folks. So I got out of bed, and here we are. This next tune, a line of it came to me in a dream, which doesn't happen as often as singer-songwriters might hope. But I did wake up with this little snippet, which grew up into the full-grown song. It's called Maybe. Maybe it seems that you've lost all your dreams. Maybe it's over for you. Maybe the rain's pouring down. Storm after storm keeps rolling in. Seems like tomorrow might be full of pain and sorrow. Maybe it's time to give in. But maybe the shiniest silver lining is only found within the darkest clouds. But it could be the tables are turning. Maybe you're gonna win. Your ship is on its way in. Maybe the sun's about to shine. Maybe those clouds are clearing fast. I'm hoping for you that all your dreams come true. And maybe it's over at last. tables are turning. Maybe you're gonna win. Your ship is on its way. Maybe the sun's about to shine. Could be the clouds are clearing fast. I'm hoping for you that all your dreams come true. Maybe it's over at last. Yeah, maybe the dark days have passed. Maybe it's over So nice, band. That was so nice. So my new friend Chris and I are gonna play this next one, which is very new. And when I wrote the last one, after I finished it, I said to my sister, I think maybe I wrote that for you. But this song I definitely wrote for her. And it is called, well, I actually don't know what it's called. Right now it's called Sorry. It might be called I'm Sorry. It might be, yeah, that's not the important part. The important part is the beautiful, yes, by all means. We love the rhythm section. They'll go do fun things. We'll sing this beautiful song and have them come back. I'm sorry for causing you pain. If you want my reasons, I'll try to explain, but the words I would say might only get in the way of the feeling that's here in my heart. I'm sorry for letting you down. I'll do the work to turn things around. Yeah, the pain that I caused won't cease or be paused until I take steps towards amends. I could say I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. You received my actions, not my intent, and the hurt that I caused, the trust that's been lost are here. I can't wish them away. I want to say I'm sorry. My guilt's in the way, seems to be in charge of the things I would say, so I sit in my shame. You leave as you came, with a hurt that I haven't resolved. You ready for I'm sorry? Are you ready to hear if I acted out of malice, inattention, or fear? If you're not ready to talk, could we go for a walk and maybe say nothing at all? You would know I'm sorry for letting you down. I want to do the work to turn things around. Yeah, the changes to come, that's my work to be done. I'm here when you're ready to start. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry for causing you pain. If you want my reasons, I'll try to explain, but the words I would say might only get in the way of the feeling right here in my heart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was beautifully played, Chris. Let's welcome back Nick Moran and Nathan Greer. I'm trying to make up a last name for you, Chris, but why don't you just tell me what it is? It's Rott something, yes? I was so close, but no S. All right, Rottmayer. Chris, the most awesomest pianist player, Meyer. You all know. He only needs one name, like Prince and Rhiannon and Cher. No, all right. It's true. And we're going to make it true right here in this live stream. If you're tuned in at home, thank you. Nice to see you. I'm excited that I have friends and family in the audience, and I suspect friends and family in the room. I know I have friends and family in the audience. And it's a big weekend. It's Juneteenth. It's Father's Day. I think it's Pride Weekend. A lot going on. So many things to celebrate. I don't know that this is a celebratory idea, but I like this story. I keep telling it. It's a little different every time. So we'll see how it is this evening. But it feels like it could nestle into the idea of, sometimes we celebrate things because we made it through them. And this song might be more about that. It's called, what's the song story? It's called Biggest Sky. Maybe something atmospheric in whatever place you imagine. It wasn't that long ago. A few 100,000 moons, a few 100 million sunsets. Wasn't that long ago when she was as big as the sky. Wasn't that long ago, a few 100,000 moons, a few 100 million sunsets. She was big, like the sky. People forget she used to sleep in the ocean, and her breasts and knees made mountains. Wasn't very long ago, a few 100,000 moons, a few 100 million sunsets. Not that long ago, she took up space. They called her beautiful, so beautiful. And in remarking on her beauty, they separated her from it. She was no longer beautiful. There was beauty, and there was she. Beauty and she. This separation broke her heart. When her heart broke, it fell into pieces that drifted to the bottom of the ocean. There they have lain for a few 100,000 moons, a few 100 million sunsets. Wasn't that long ago? When her heart broke and the pieces fell, she grew small. She grew small with fear, tried to disappear. She stopped going out at night. She spoke quietly or not at all. Smaller and smaller and smaller. She grew small with fear and tried to disappear. She thought maybe if she grew small, the fear would disappear. But when she grew small, the fear grew tall. There they have lain for a few 100,000 moons, a few 100 million sunsets. She tried to remember feeling large. Tried to remember taking up space. Tried to remember having enough, being large. She uncurled her body and opened her eyes. She looked up, and saw the stars. Up, and saw the stars reflecting off the pieces of her heart. The breeze called her name. She found a way to regain the feeling of size. She opened her eyes. Wasn't that long ago? Not very long ago, when she was as big as the sky. Yes, indeed. Beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm not leaving. You're staying, and I'm staying. We're just going to play music till what, 5 in the morning? Sure. Okay. Nick, my friend, well, I was gonna, you're up. No, that feels like the wrong thing. But would you like to begin this next tune? Most excellent. and looking for my baby. Wonder where my baby can be found. Lost and searching for my baby. Lord knows my baby ain't around. I'm lost and crying for my baby. Anybody know where he can be found? Lost and searching for my baby. I need him 'cause I'm all alone. Crying for my baby. Cry all the time. Begging, won't you please come home? Lost and searching for my baby. Won't somebody tell me where he can be found? Lost, searching for my baby. I need him, I'm all alone. I'm lost and searching for my baby. Have you seen him? Do you know where he's bound? Lost and looking for my baby. Lord knows it's been some time since he's been around. I'm so lost, searching for my baby. Looking everywhere, he can't be found. Lost, searching for my baby. But it's been some time since he's come round. Crying for my baby. I cry all alone. Begging, pleading, come home. Lost, searching for my baby. Won't somebody tell me, somebody say where he can be found? Searching for my baby. I need him, I'm so alone. You know where he can be found. sometimes I cry all night long, begging, pleading, please come home. Still searching for my baby. Have you seen him? Can you tell me where he can be found? All alone, shaking, crying, where can that man of mine be? I need you. 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 'Cause I'm so all alone. Nicely done, band. Thank you, Nick, for that lovely opening. And the rest of it was pretty good, too. I also should say that's a Sam Cooke song. But the original is voice and bass only, which was the inspiration. But a piano player friend of mine, Doug Rohde, hi Doug, if you're out there watching, came up with some chords and they're cool. So thanks, band. Oh, I have to turn my piece of paper over now. I like to do it old school. You know, Chris has got some technology over there, but pencil and paper have yet to fail me. This tune I wrote for my nieces, one of whom is now eight, and one of whom is 5. And I like them a lot, which maybe this song will demonstrate. And so this is called If Only You Knew. If only you knew what's inside of you. Only it all worked the way we wanted to. The way we wanted to. If only you knew. If only you knew. If you could just see how the world's gonna be as the days and years go by. All the times you laugh and fly. If you could just see how the world's gonna be. See how beautiful you are to me, how bright you make my days, how wonderful my life's become in so many ways. I always knew that inside of you is all you'll ever need. If only you knew. the stops and starts, the hurts and broken hearts. If you could just see who you're gonna be, may the deepest longing that you hold in the quiet of your heart, may the life you live and the life you dream not be far apart. If wishes came true right out of the blue, I would give all mine to you. If only you knew the dreams I dream for you. If only you I just keep saying it's so lovely. It's all so lovely. Thank you. Lovely human beings in actual physical space playing real live instruments. There's nothing like it. Yes, that definitely deserves a round of applause. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube, maybe some emojis. When the burst of hearts happens, I think that deserves a burst of hearts. And if you are watching, and you're, friends of maybe people who aren't me, you could let us know where you're watching from. That might be kind of fun. I mean, I know these people are watching from right here, 25 feet in front of me. But the rest of you, that's fun when we go back and watch later. Because I'm not watching now, in case you were wondering. I do have a phone nearby, but it is not on. So it's on a delay. I have nothing else to say. Having a microphone can get you into trouble sometimes. This song, I think we'll do this one and maybe take a break. Assuming my watch is doing the things that watches do. Also a tune of mine called Two Dimensional. And I wrote this song about my experience being a black woman where I live, but just kind of out in the world. And being in places where sometimes the only people who look like you are in the pictures on the walls and not in the spaces that you occupy. And I think perhaps, I speculate in the tune that perhaps in only seeing people in two-dimensional ways, you start to think that they are two-dimensional people who are not like you and who do not require the same things that you require in terms of pursuing life and happiness and those kinds of things. So since it is Juneteenth weekend and we're celebrating Pride this month and all of that, it seems like a time to sing this song. And it is called Two-Dimensional. our faces. You think we're two-dimensional, like a picture on the wall. How can we be free? Ask for more spaces. If we're only two-dimensional, a picture on the wall. It's not for us to live in the world that you do, not for us to thrive or pursue, not for us to question or get angry. Those are rights reserved for you. How did it come to be? You see our faces. You think we're two-dimensional, like a picture on the wall. Don't need to be free or take up more spaces. We're only two-dimensional. We're living pictures on your walls. A brown-skinned Peter Pan who never ages. Lynchings of a different kind for you to view. Reduced to laughing boys, wise old sages who are black and white and mute. That's Moran. just break it down, band. That was so lovely. I have to say that I live in Minneapolis, and Minneapolis has been quite a place to live for the last 20 years, the last 18 months. We are figuring some things out, and then we are having to relearn the same lessons over and over and over and over. But as I sing about hopefully creating a place where people become people who look like me, people who look like my family become more visible. As some folks are discovering Juneteenth for the very first year, as things that were invisible start to become visible, that we don't just notice it and say, oh, isn't that interesting? Oh, I never knew about that. Oh, it still doesn't really have anything to do with me. The hope is that when we see something with fresh eyes, new eyes, that it sparks some change, that it sparks a desire to grow, to learn, to change, to grow and move and help. Now it's come to be, you see our faces. You think we're two-dimensional, like those pictures on your wall. How we ever gonna get free or take up more spaces? We're only two-dimensional or not pictured at all. So many things we are, you devalue. So many truths we hold, you disbelieve. You can't imagine how we're made to suffer or grasp how deeply we grieve. I was like, let's do it like we would really start that groove up again, band. And I just want to say that's Chris Rottmayer. No S. That's Nick on the bass. Nick Moran. That's Nathan Greer. Yes, he's a relation. On the sticks and things, my name is Sarah Greer. Thanks to Arts Lit Lab and the Madison Music Collective for having us here. I'm pretty sure Nick was picking up his microphone to tell you that we're gonna take a break. We're gonna sign off. You don't sign off. We're gonna sign off. We're gonna do some personal things, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. So, if you're at home, maybe refresh your cocktail. Say, what a great show this is. Post some Facebook or YouTube comments. And we'll be back very, very soon.
All right, welcome back to the second set of our final installment of our Spring Dig Jazz 2021. Yeah, and it's been a year. Yeah. You can applaud for. I do have to say, it has been a year. We, we pivoted to this live stream format, and it's been really amazing just to showcase and to document these performances. And a reminder that you can visit the Art Lit Lab YouTube and Facebook page and watch all the series that we've had this year, and we've had many. And I'm happy to announce that we're coming back in the fall. We'll be streaming our Fall Dig Jazz 2021 from the Wisconsin Union Theater. So stay tuned for those announcements and our lineup for that. One more time before we bring the music back, I'd like to thank the Arts and Literature Laboratory, and I'd like to thank the Madison Music Collective for their support. And I do want to acknowledge, too, that I want to thank the board members, especially from the Madison Music Collective, who helped with these pivots. We've had to make a lot of last-minute, decisions just for safety and just, format, just to making sure that we're providing the best quality entertainment. And I really want to thank them for their support and their guidance through all of this. We also want to thank a few people that have made this series possible, including Janus Galleries, for their continued support of Dig Jazz. And to remind you that the Madison Jazz Festival is currently happening right now. This is it, and we will have a very special performance tomorrow at the Wisconsin Memorial Union Terrace with the great Marquise Hill. So come and check that out. And with that, I'm going to turn the microphone duties over to our special guest, Sarah M. Greer.
Thank you. Yes, and I would say that the rest of this series is definitely worth a watch, listen, if you haven't seen it. I enjoyed all of the other shows. And so, it's cool to get to see a series that's happening in a city that you're not in. So thanks for live streaming. So I can see what came before, as they say. So I brought like 400 tunes, and they told me that I cannot sing 400 tunes. So this tune was actually going to be in the last set. So I said it'll be the first one of set 2. It's called Fall for Me. Might be in April, maybe in June. I think that you could fall for me. Under the stars, bright in the sky, might be January, maybe July. I think you're gonna fall for me. You're gonna give your heart to me. Darling, it's pointless to pretend. I mean, we both know how this is gonna end. It might be in August, maybe September. There'll come that night that we'll always remember. The night you're gonna fall for me. Gleams of a breeze, a flurry of snow, and the chill of a winter, our feelings could grow. I just know you're gonna fall for me. Wait and see with the showers of April, the blooms of May might take a week or an hour, a month or a day. Let me count the way you're gonna fall for me. Now, who can say how it will begin? The where, the when, the what, the how, the why, you're gonna give in. We both felt that spark of desire. Aren't you curious what it might inspire? On the edge of the sea, our toes in the sand, our eyes might meet, you might take my hand and fall for me, and fall for me. I'm pretty sure you're gonna fall. Won't take too much at all, no. You're gonna fall for me, fall for me. I think that you're gonna, who wouldn't wanna? I think you're gonna fall for me. I'm pretty sure you're gonna fall for me. I think that you are gonna, pretty sure you're gonna. Who wouldn't wanna? For me. Oh. Nate gets the credit for swinging that tune. In all senses of the word. For the idea and for the swinging. For the swinging. Okay, what did I say next? Was next the waltz. But first, let me wet my whistle. It's water, I promise. But it's got some bubbles in it. Yeah, Chris was saying when we ran this a little bit earlier that, it could be a sibling tune, parts of it, because it's called When We Meet, and that hasn't happened in a while. Same with the folks up there, When We Meet. So, it perhaps reads as a romantic love song, but it could be all kinds of love. I'm down for that. Okay, I'm done talking. Maybe. Probably not. that smile in your eyes outshines stars in the skies, rivals the light of the moon. When we meet, when I meet you, when we meet, you've got to come back again. And we meet, and we're reunited, my friend. Well, my heart's gonna sing, my soul's gonna bring a love that's pure and true. When we meet, when I meet you, I meet you. On the day that the day when I meet you, the day when I meet you, on the park, in the street, wherever we meet, the day, today's the day when I meet you. Yes. All right. Now, the technological adventures continue. Well, or begin in my case. So I brought it all this way, so I guess I'll use it. One moment. Talked about that screen test pattern. Are they going to just flash that up for a moment? Please stand by. Hopefully, it won't take that long. So when you are a singer and you're a functional piano player and a worse guitar player, and you live alone in a pandemic, you get a loop station. And then you realize that they're a lot harder to operate than the people who use them well on the internet would make you believe. So, 1 year later, we'll do this tune, and the band has agreed to come along for the ride. So thank you, band. And cross your fingers, say a little prayer, have that test panner stand. No, I'm kidding. Chena, chenale, yenana wika che, chena, chenane, yenana wika che, chena, chenane, yenana wika che, chena, chenane, yenana wika che, chena, chenale, yenana wika che, chena, chenane, yenana wika che, chena, chenane, yenana wika che, chena, chenane. Yenana wika che, chena, chenale. 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 Yenana wika che,
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. I'm alone. Like a fatherless child. Sometimes I feel alone in the world. Sometimes I feel like a fatherless child. It's a long way
along for the ride. Nicely done, band. I have to say that I am enjoying figuring things out on the loop station, but playing with real live people is a gas. So thank you, loop station. Thank you, live human beings. Yay, loop station, you did it! Stop all the tracks so nothing exciting happens in the next tune. Yeah, let's hear it for the loop station. All right. I think we're gonna do, we have two on the list, but maybe we'll do one. I'm looking at my watch. So let's do Brown Girl Blues, because tomorrow's Juneteenth. It's a celebration of the emancipation, of the fact that it took 2.5 years for news of emancipation to reach folks in Galveston, Texas. And, you know, another few decades for us to decide it was a national holiday. So, Brown Girl Blues. I say to the band, so I teach improvising, maybe you've guessed, and one of the things that I say to folks in improvising is, all of the questions that come up, you are entitled to answer. So band, we're in B minor. All of the questions that come up, you are entitled to answer. So if someone would put me in the world of B minor, they're so accommodating. Can we show this? The live people in the room and the live people watching their devices, please show this band some love. That's Chris Rottmayer on the piano. Nick Moran on the upright bass. Nathan Greer on the drum kit. And my name is Sarah Greer. Thank you for spending this time with us. I got the blues, the kind that make you feel down. Got the blues, the ones you get just hanging around. When you don't fit in, your skin's viewed as a weapon. The brown girl blues. I got the blues, got nothing to do with whether the sky is gray. I got the blues, nothing to do with how the weather is today. The ones that make you wail and shout, you cannot work 'em out. The brown girl blues. So well, you might not believe it, but this ain't happening to you. You can't conceive it. Well, it ain't nothing you, nothing you, different, finding more ways to be resilient, constantly asked to motivate and inspire. All you feel is used up and tired. But guess who pays the price if you stop being nice to brown gamblers. being treated like a minority when you're part of a global majority. That's the blues. When they act like it's a mystery but go on repeating history. The brown girl blues. When they won't let you object that those who serve and protect don't protect you. The brown girl blues. I got the blues, the kind you can't ignore. Yeah, I got the blues. It's 2021, not 1964. What's more? How many more? How many more? They'll be dead like before. How many more got the blues? I got the blues. The kind that make you will and shout. The kind you can't seem to live without. The kind they make you feel down. You know, the feeling down while you're hanging round. The brown, the brown, the brown, the brown, brown, the Yeah, band. Celebrate when we can celebrate. Hold the people you love tightly. Care about each other. Make music. Don't forget to sing. Thank you so much to Art Lit Lab, Madison Music Collective, Nick Moran, and everybody else. Mary Sykes, all the people who resulted in me being here with him and them being here. We had a lovely, well, I had a lovely time. They don't have microphones, so I will speak for them. Please put your hands together one more time for Chris Rottmayer, Nick Moran, Nathan Greer. My name is Sarah Greer. Have a great weekend. Happy Father's Day. Happy Pride. Happy Juneteenth.